We're at the 2010 Kerrville Folk Festival here with Sara Hickman and her lovely children.
Yep. Lily.
And what a wonderful performance tonight by Sara Hickman and
Eo. Lily.
And the crowd just loved it. Just loved it. And your singing is wonderful, as well as your children. And the
you guys are awesome.
The crowd loved it. They loved it.
That's good, because I kind of felt like we stunned them. And
Yes.
then I wasn't sure that we were trying to pull them into our little world, and I hope that we succeeded.
We like being different.
And they will all be stars someday, so it'll be a full star family. And but we wanted to ask you basically if you had any experience in the campgrounds, camping out here, and then your most memorable moment, if you have one, in the campgrounds.
Okay, first of all, I've camped out 3 times. I don't remember the first time because there was a lot going on around the campground. And the second time,
oh dear,
I stayed with my friends Amy and Russell before they had Ziabella. No, I take that back. I was staying with Alice and Mike Fairbairn Roper, and that was really fun. We had fun. And then the third time I stayed here, I was pregnant with Lily, and I was 7 months pregnant, and it was when I was on stage jumping around like a maniac with Paul Pierce on drums and Kristen DeWitt on vocals. And Rod Kennedy was flipping out over on the side thinking I was going to go into labor. And I was thinking, God, that'd be cool if I went into labor on stage at Kerrville, because everyone here's a midwife, and what a story for her to have the rest of her life that she was born on stage. That'd be awesome.
but sadly you just had to keep being there, didn't you?
Yeah. But anyway, so that night I slept in Kristen DeWitt's tent, and it was like 900 degrees and humid, and people were up all night, of course, playing music and singing and dancing. There were shadows in the fire on the tent, so I didn't sleep at all. It was really awful.
That plus
So if you're pregnant, don't sleep in a tent. Not because Kerrville's not wonderful, but it'll be miserable. I hope that's okay to say.
Take it from a voice of experience.
Word.
Okay, well, do you...
Oh, and I was going to tell you my best. I want to tell you, when I met Jack Hardy, I got that right? Yes, the famous singer-songwriter that I love. Okay. The first time I got to meet him, I was at his camp, and I don't remember what it's called. Camp, Yo Ho Ho Camp, Song Master Camp, whatever he was in. And people were going around and singing songs, and he sang, and I was just mesmerized, and I knew, you know, that he was the man. He was famous. He was beloved. He was much admired, and so I was really nervous. And I sang a song, and then he leaned over and he said, "That was really a good song. I really liked that song." And then we started being friends, and I was so excited. We were friends, and I just felt like I got into the fold, and it made me feel like a Kerrville because I got his thumbs up, so that was cool.
Great, great. Now, where can the folks, first of all, let's go with the question about new projects.
Okay, well, this year I'm humbly and gratefully the official state musician of Texas.
Yes.
So I have 3 projects out right now. One is called Sweet Songs that I just produced of all these women from Austin, and all the proceeds go to the Mother's Milk Bank, which helps collect breast milk to give to preemies and children that can't get milk otherwise. And it's a beautiful album, Sweet Songs. And my second album that's out right now is called Absence of Blame, and Lily did the photography for it, as well as did Lance, my husband, who's off camera. And Lily sang on the record. And then my third project that's out right now is called Big Bird, Little Bird. And it's a collection of my songs from Newborn, but they're all animated. And then there's also 15 parenting tips, video tips of me being an organic mom, giving advice on how to be a mom. And you can tell they're really excited about that. And anyway, so those 3 things are out. And then in the fall, I have 2 really big projects coming out. One is called Family Time Rocks, which EO is going to hopefully create the album cover for. I'm very excited about that. And she also wrote and produced a song that's on that CD. And Family Time Rocks is a collection of songs and ideas from families all over the world speaking in their native languages, giving other families ideas on what to do to be creative. So it's a really joyful record. It's going to be really fun, and hoping to get that. It's going to be a free download, the whole CD.
Oh, great.
So that kids all across Texas, across the world can download it and share it with their families. And then the last big project I'm working on for 2010, which I'm very excited about, is called Best of Times. And it is a collection of my songs sung by other amazing Texas musicians. Marsha Ball, Sean Colvin, Edie Brickell Newby, Bohemians, Jimmy LaFave, Rhett Miller from Old 97s, Ruthie Foster. It's unbelievable how many people. And also Sleep at the Wheel and Willie Nelson. Yo!
Yeah.
And so this CD is going to be sold through Big Thought and Theater Action Project, which are 2 nonprofits that go into schools and put theater, arts, and music back in the schools because our legislature has nixed funding for that. So they've kind of given me this honor, and I'm taking the honor and using it to go back to the legislature next year and say, this is what I did with my year as Texas State musician. And hopefully, I'm hoping that both of these nonprofits will sell 10,000 CDs each, and so they'll make $150,000 each. So I'm going to say, okay, now I helped raise $300,000. Now what are you guys going to do to help put arts back in the school?
Well, maybe our people that are viewing it today can help you with that.
I hope so, and I hope that.
That'd be cool.
So please
So
help with her project.
help with my projects, not just because it means a lot to me, but obviously when kids
For
get
the
to be
children.
for the children, when kids get to be around art and music, it affects their lives, it affects their thinking process, and it also affects their grades, but it helps them to process and to express themselves. And we're filming this at 3 in the morning, so that's why everybody looks really tired. Because normally they're off the wall, wired.
Well, we did have a bunch of Jolly Jelly Beans, so
They're a little wired right now.
They're coming down off the sugar high.
Yes.
Do you have anything to say, yeah?
she's in a mellow zone right now.
Tell them where they can find your mother's information on the internet.
Do you know?
The website. What is her website?
www.sarahickman.com.
And one more time. How can we find that?
www.sarahickman.com.
And
Yo.
Sarah doesn't have an H on it.
No, it doesn't.
www.sarahickman.com.
That's some rad spelling right there.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. And again, we enjoyed your performance.
Thank
and
you.
Your family was wonderful tonight.
You know what? I have to give a big shout out to my family because obviously I drag them around and force them to come up on stage and make music, and I know that sometimes they have fun and sometimes they're like, oh yeah, we're going to work. But you know what? I'm very grateful. I'm grateful to both these amazing people who have, oops, sorry, I just touched your face. Both my children that I love so much, and my husband who's patiently and silently sitting over there, Mr. Big. And I couldn't love my children and my husband more than I do, so. And I couldn't love Kerrville more than I do. So thanks for Kerrville always letting me try new things, because I've been playing her 20 years now, and I'm just really grateful to Dallas. She is so foxy.
Yes, she is.
Isn't she foxy? Do you think Dallas is beautiful?
Mama.
Well, mermaid hair? So thank you.